Today I have a video on editing and adjusting Photoshop's photos in Adobe Photoshop. If you go to the website and on Blackboard, Blackboard under course content, you'll see exercise 1. Um, I'm not grading this exercise. I just want you guys to work on this exercise. So um, if you just go to exercise 1, you'll notice there's a download photo link. If you click on this link, let's see, it should take you to a Google Drive where you can download the files. When you download the files, let's see, they should be a zip folder, and you double click and the photos will be in here. There are 3 photographs. You could pick any one you want to work on. So I'm going to pick this one here and open it up, just dragging it to the Photoshop icon, or you can open up via Photoshop. So I have this photograph, and you notice it is pretty badly toned. It's pretty dark. You can't see colors, whatnot. So the first thing you want to do is go to Image and Adjustment, and then Levels. Or you can actually, what you could do is do Auto Color, and all of a sudden you get a little color. Auto Contrast, and that didn't do anything, and Auto Tone, so that didn't do anything to our photograph. So it's still pretty dark. So what we want to do is go to Adjustment Levels. Now if you see here, this is the graph, this is the dark part of the photograph, and this is the light part of the photograph. And you can see mostly on this graph that it's mostly in the dark areas. So what you want, and this is the mid-tones. So what you want to do is kind of lighten things up and move the mid-tones down. And you can see we got more information. Now, there's a lot of color missing in the photograph that we want to pull out. So if you notice in the green areas, you could adjust your color balance here, and in the shadows you could adjust the color. So in the shadows I'm bringing some more green. In the highlights, I'm going to bring a little bit of yellow. The midtones, I'm going to so I'm playing around with the highlights, the shadows, and the midtones here with different color. So it's getting better. But what I want to do is adjust selective color. And in this box, you can see all the different colors here. So I want to go to the greens, which is down here. And I am going to add more. I want to take out magenta. I'm adding more yellow and blue. And in the yellows, I'm going to take out the cyan and I'm going to take some of the black out. No, I'm going to add more yellow. So our photograph is getting to be much better. Now I'm going to adjust one more thing. If you go to um, hue and saturation, you could adjust the saturation of the photograph. See? And then we have more color. The hue changes. And then we can go back into our selective color and go to our yellows and reduce the cyans in the yellows. We go to our greens and reduce the magentas. So our photograph is much better now. I mean, there's a lot more work we could do. Um, but if you go through the image adjustments here, so we can apply auto tone. There we go. We can also adjust brightness and contrast here. You could also add vibrancy, some more saturation. There we go. So that's much better. Let's see. So that's what we had before, and this is what we had before, and this is what we came up with after. A lot different. A lot different. So you could check all these um, adjustments here. Um, I will also post a link to um, an article on these adjustments, these Photoshop adjustments. Um, but go ahead and try adjusting the photographs. And at some point, I'm going to ask you to turn them in, and I want to take a look at what you did with them, and give you some pointers. Okay. Thanks a lot. If you have any questions, just let me know.